morning, everybody. Today is a beautiful Friday morning in southeast Iowa. Not too cold, not too hot, although it is getting a little hot out now. Summer is officially here, and I'm not gonna complain because with the last couple winters that we've had, anytime it's warm and anytime it's hot, I just think about those times when it was super cold, and I don't like the cold, so I'll take the hot all day long. We're getting a whole new fresh batch of pigs up here at Site 3, aka Sawyer site. We dumped the remaining pigs in this building on Monday of this week, and just like that, it's Friday of the same week, and we're getting more pigs. So we had to turn around the barn and get it all ready to go for the washers, have the washers come wash it, and now we got to put it all back together before the pigs show up today. Good morning, everybody. It is a perfect corn growing day in southeast Iowa. It's also a good day for the power company as we're in full tunnel. Got big pigs at site 2, so all the fans are running. They probably ran all night. Just a crop update, I guess. So this corn has grown an awful lot in a week. We're getting into that time of year where it's perfect weather, lots of humidity. There is a 60% chance of rain today from noon to 2 o'clock, but it doesn't look very rainy right now. So this field of corn, you can see, is no-tilled into bean ground. You can see the trench where we side dressed. This has had 50 pounds of nitrogen. We added boron and zinc to the mix this year. This is the calcium product that we put on. It's called BioCal from Midwestern BioAg. It breaks down slowly over time, so that's some residue that hasn't gotten broke down yet. But anyway, corn really looks good. If we get that rain, it'll look that much better, and if we don't get that rain, I don't think there's much of a chance for another 5 days at least. So things could get pretty dry already. Look at that perfection right there. Just beautiful. Nothing better than a fresh, clean, spotless hog barn. And then in about 2 hours, it's gonna look like a freaking storm went through here because it's gonna be covered in poop everywhere. But it is nice when it's clean. I don't know what you do if it's not clean. When it's not clean, you should be worried, because then that means there's no pigs in your building, which means you're probably not making any money. Did you notice that the feeders are already put in place? You know why that is? Because wet dry feeders, you don't have to flip them. They just stay in place, and the washers wash the feeders in place. You don't have to take them out, don't have to flip them up, you just leave them where they are. You just got to make sure you get all the feed ate out of the feeders before the washers come, which we did, kinda. I messed up on a few feeders, but the rest of them I was good on. So we're going to open all the drops on these feeders and fill up all the feeders with our first ration of feed for the pigs. Okay, we're gonna do the guessing game here. I want you all to pick a number. Is the feed in 12, is the feed in 11, or is the feed in 10? Okay, let's see what it is. I'm gonna go to 10 first to see if it's in there, because it's the one that's closest to the bin, and if it's in here, I don't wanna walk all the way to 12, so. Oh, that's a good sound. That sounds like to me that that's not hollow. That sounds very solid. So if you guessed in bin number 10, if we sold you t-shirts, I'd give you a freaking free t-shirt, but we don't got nothing for you. Maybe I'll just shout you out in the comments. I'll pin your comment down below so everyone knows that you're just a badass. I'm gonna open the slides on these. This bin here. Yep. Other side. Oh. There we go. Looks like we got a visitor. Let's go see what Torkles is up to. He's picking up the bag feed. That's what he's doing. Picking up the bag feed. He's gonna put it in the back of my truck. Although there's always shit in my truck. Why is there always stuff in my truck? I need help, y'all. Just help me. He's gonna try to get her in there anyway. He don't care. He knows the drill. Look at that. Like butter. It's like butter right there. What are you doing today? What are you doing while I'm getting this already? I still gotta finish choring site 1, and then Bryce is hauling corn. I found a little extra corn that I forgot I had, because I had a bin. I thought I had beans in it. You're kind of forgetful when it comes to the corn. I need some ginkgo biloba. What the hell is that? I don't know. It's supposed to be good for your mind, but I can't remember what the name of it is. Maybe that's a sign. So he's selling corn. I'm getting this building ready, and unfortunately I'm using the GoPro because my camera isn't charged all the way because I suck. So you're not gonna see any great footage of Tork in the bin scooping out.
No, we're not gonna sweep it out.
Oh, we're not sweeping it.
No.
You're saying screw that.
Well, we'll see how close it is, whether we do.
You'll call me though if you need me.
Oh, if I need somebody to run a broom, you're the first on my list. But I don't think we're gonna get that far today.
Just come up when you're done.
I'll be here just as quick as I can.
Yeah.
If I don't need a snack first.
Right. Hey, little buddy. How we doing? How are we doing, bud? Watch, he's gonna leave. He's gonna leave me because he likes Dad more than he likes me. Maybe not. He might stay up here with me. So let's go explore. He's an explorer. We're gonna start calling Tork Blister because he arrives when all the work is done. So we got the slides open on the bin that has the feed in it. So we're gonna go through all the feeders, open up all the drops on them. That way all the feeders can fill up. And then we're also gonna go ahead and shut off water inside the feeder because we got nipple bars. And if you know anything about little pigs and wet dry feeders, they will fill up the feeders full of water, like as like they're playing with the nipple as a toy, not so much that they need the water. And then they'll fill up the tray and then they'll fill up the pan full of water, and then the feed will mix with it and they'll get really, really gross because they'll use too much water. So you don't want to do that when you start out pigs. I recommend shutting the water to the wet dry off first, have the nipple bar only, and then in about 2 weeks turn the water back on and you can take the nipple bars out. They should be good to go. That's the plan for all the feeders. I'm gonna do that right now. Alrighty, so I got all the drops opened up on all the feeders. I got the water shut off to the feeders. I got the nipple bar water on. But there's one problem that we're running into. The feed that's in the bin isn't some very high quality feed. It's getting hung up in the boot of the bin. So the only way I can get it to really flow is if I'm out there beating on it. But I have too much stuff I gotta do right now. I gotta get the mats in place. I gotta get that side all ready to go. So I got this side all ready to go to run pigs down. I opened the backs of the gates so they can just run down that fast alley there. It makes it a lot easier for the person that's counting and sorting the pigs. They like to walk down there a lot faster and they spread out a lot easier. So I personally like doing it that way. You can run them down the regular alley if you want, but this way just works better for us. We're only getting like 400 pigs today, so I don't have to get everything absolutely ready. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna back my truck up and put this bag feed into this first pen. It's a hot one today, ladies and gents. It's a hot one, especially in here. Oh man, got all the feed in right here. Went pretty smooth. I'm gonna get a drink of water, move my truck, and then if the trucker isn't here yet, I'm gonna go beat on that bin and hopefully get some freaking feed flowing. I'd do the same thing if that was a beer. Bush latte sounds really, really good, but it's the morning, so I'm not quite ready to crack a cold one yet. I'm not in the Ozarks.
Man, hello to my little friend. That's how you gotta get the feed going if you don't got bin vibrators. You just beat the living hell out of your bin. See, when I tell you, when we have those bin vibrators and all the other bins besides my site, and you don't have to waste 30 minutes on beating the living hell out of your bin and messing around with the bins, this is what I mean, because, you know, all it takes is one crappy batch of feed, and you'll be sitting outside for an hour just beating on the bin and getting clumps out of the bin, and time doesn't mean much to you. That's all right, but time means a little bit to us. Our time's pretty valuable. So my first purchase is bin vibrators for this building. If I can upgrade anything, that would be priority number one for sure. I think we got her flowing pretty good. Who knows if it'll stop? That's the other thing, because it kind of sucks. You'll get it flowing and it'll stay flowing for 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden it bridges up again and you got to come out here and beat on it again. But for now, we got it going. So hopefully it stays that way and we can just get these pigs in and they'll have some feed in their feeders. Now that right there is a beautiful sign. That is a sign of gold for the pigs. Don't you just love when your plan works out? It's great. When stuff just works out the way it should, nothing better. Nothing better than that. Look who decided to show up.
Clean as a pin.
I didn't think you were gonna make it. I thought you were gonna just pin everything on me.
Well, I'd like to, but
It's not quite that time yet. I said 10 years.
I was almost there, and then all of a sudden I was overcome by guilt. So I was like, dang it, I'm gonna have to come up.
That's it. 450, something like that.
Oh yeah, that's 300 right there. I put 60 to pin.
How's the math today?
Oh, tight.
Tight. Tight.
I've had coffee and a protein shake. Had my exercise.
These pigs look great.
These are from Salt River, my favorite sow unit.
The reason why Dad says Salt River's his favorite sow unit is when he was selling buildings, he sold the bid on Salt River. It's got a special place in Tork. Very special place. These pigs look phenomenal though. I mean, they look full, they look big. There's not a lot of runts in this first batch that we got, so that's a really good sign. They just look like healthy pigs. You know, they don't have purrs, they don't have anything coming from the sow unit. So that's always a really, really great thing to have. If your pigs come off the truck looking phenomenal, more than likely if you do a good job, they'll stay that way. Now the math skills come into play.
120, 240, 360.
441.
Yeah, but I gotta count that in.
You want to see this ticket?
What's it say?
I don't know. You look.
450.
450. You got 441.
441.
Better do a recount, huh? Work done today.
I think our pig work is done for the day. Now on to editing or
doing something in the barn. Maybe
We're sweating this much, we might as well keep sweating.
Very small fill. I think we're gonna get about 1,600 Monday. So we're weaning 4 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we'll probably get this sucker full very, very quickly, unlike our double site, which took forever. So without further ado, we're gonna go home, probably catch a bite to eat, and then check up with you guys later.